Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Alright, so today I will be covering how to easily or at least efficiently beat Froxes in Tears of the Kingdom. It's not really a popular game, so I don't really know if you've heard of it yet, but yeah, I've been really enjoying it for the last couple of weeks. I don't know how many play hours I actually have. Let me take a look. Uh, it's probably, yeah, so 205 hours. That's that's pretty respectable, right? I know it's not the most insane. People definitely have way more than that, but yeah. In one playthrough, I've gotten like more than half of my total playtime with Breath of the Wild. I mean, that's not really true because I have played on different accounts. Well, I've played Breath of the Wild on different accounts. But still, yeah, this game is amazing. I love it so much, and yeah, I feel like I am qualified to tell you or show you how to beat some of the bosses, or like all of the bosses, maybe in Tears of the Kingdom, like efficiently. All right, so something you should know is that this guide does like assume you have beaten the game or are at end game, and you have like access to a lot of good weapons. So it will be making use of this weapon over here, which is I believe the best weapon you can use to beat like Taluses and Froxes, like basically monsters with ore deposits, for breaking rocks. Because that does like insanely more damage than any normal weapon does. There is a weapon with more attack power than this one, and it is like the champion's weapon for Daruk. But the thing about champion's weapons is that you can't do the Octorok restoration thing where it repairs your weapon. That doesn't work for champion's weapons, which is why we go to the second best one, I believe, which should be this one. A pristine cobble crusher fused with a marbled Gomalek. So if you don't know how to get this thing, yeah, I highly suggest maybe doing some other stuff in the game, watching some videos because you're probably not at end game yet, or do not have enough knowledge, um, like about basic stuff in the game because it is pretty basic stuff. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. I'll be covering blue-white Froxes, so let's put a pin up here so I don't get lost, which is very easy to do in this game. All right. Also, you probably will need barbarian armor, or you will need barbarian armor for this. But for the rest, you need one more thing, or what I will use as the like method of killing Froxes. But I'll show that like near the end of the video. I'll first be going over like the Frox main attack pattern, which I actually don't know how to dodge some of his attacks. You just want to quickly make sure he lies down on the ground, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and put Sidon out here so I can nullify some of the damage that he might be doing. So let's take a look. Take Tulin off so he's not gonna headshot him. So first off, what he does and what you are meant to do to counter it is he will suck you up. This is probably the like most used attack pattern that he does, or like attack what attack thing he does. What you're meant to do is you're meant to take out a bomb flower because that explodes, and you just want to throw it inside of his mouth. The timing is really not all that hard. You have a lot of time to do this. He'll swallow up the thing, and he'll just lie flat on the ground, which then gives you the opportunity to climb on his back and smack some rocks. So that's basically how you beat him. When you're on his back for too long, he will do this attack, which launches you in the air, followed by, yeah, normally him doing that. What you're meant to do now, I believe, is again shoot like a bomb flower inside of his mouth, which works. He's just gonna suck it up as normal, and like lie down on the ground. Or something else that might work is just when he opens his mouth, you can also shoot his eye. When you're on the ground, you can also shoot his eye. Let's try to do it here. I didn't get it. Yeah, this attack, kind of insane. Yet again, you can just, when he launches at you, you can just put a bomb flower inside of his mouth, so that works. I'm waiting for one more attack that he has, which I really don't know how to dodge. I'll show it up right here. Yet again, he didn't even hurt me. He just came close. I threw a bomb flower inside his mouth. That's gonna explode, and the same thing happens. I'll actually show off that you can hit the eye when he bounces you up, so let's see. Alright, so he's gonna bounce me up again. Let's see. Boom, he's kind of grumpy. He's gonna open his big mouth. And then I'm right here. Bam, you can shoot his eye, and the exact same thing happens, but you don't even need to waste a bomb flower. So that's really good. Alright, I'm just gonna let him do one more attack pattern. He can also actually hit you with his, like, fist or, like, his arm. Oh, I think he's gonna do it. Yeah, so these are the jumpies. He can do a consecutive of 3 jumps. He only did 2 there, but I've seen him go up to 3 total. So, actually, I'm gonna show you that you also don't need to do that. You can just run away and escape it totally. Nothing happened really. You can just run away if you don't have any bomb flowers. And he's gonna jump again. Alright, so he jumps pretty far. Alright, that's 2. Yeah, he did 3 there. If you keep running, he normally shouldn't hit you, but it's pretty easy to get hit by that attack if you don't know what's coming. What's he gonna do? Jump again? Like, see how he gets really close? Oh, that's almost hitting. Alright, let's see. I want him to smash on the ground. Yeah, so that's also an attack that he can do, and I believe those are all of the attacks he has. So yeah, that's all of them. Okay, I got a rather big launch this time, so I finally believe I can show this attack off. Yeah, and I died because I don't have any fairies left. That's fine. So that's the last of his attacks that he can do. Basically, when you take too long, like staying in the air, not really doing anything, like being indecisive, pretty much, he just jumps up and goes for you. So yeah, and that does a lot of damage. Definitely coming from a blue white Frox. So, anyways, with that out of the way, I will show you my strategy of beating him. So, what you want to do is get on Minoru, press B, so you get off of him, then press X and ZR, so you jump off of Minoru, and get your bow out, and just shoot rocks inside of its eye, which does not consume any bomb arrows, so no, like, item requirements. I mean, there are item requirements, of course, but you just need an arrow. That's pretty much it. Then, when you're on its back, like, kind of focus at a rock, and just start spinning. There's normally always 3 rocks there, and then 2 on the back, right, on the tail right here, and over there. And if everything goes right, you will have 1 cycle of rocks. So yeah, this does take up a lot of weapon durability, because I believe I've said this already in the video, might not have said it, but anytime you hit the Frox, you hit its body, and it doesn't do any damage to him, but it does do damage to your weapon. So yeah, you want to minimize the amount of times you hit its body and optimize the amount of times you hit its rocks. So yeah, spinning to win, pretty efficient, and I recommend every time beating 1 or 2 Froxes, just going to like the Elden region and going to any of the rock Octoroks over there and restore your weapon's durability. And yeah, that's gonna be a pretty efficient way of taking down Froxes. This is a blue-white Frox, which is the most difficult one in the game. The other ones have less HP. You need to hit those rocks on the back of it less than you need to do with this one, so that's gonna go even easier, and they're gonna do less damage to you if you mess up as well, so that's gonna be helpful. But yeah, that's how to take down Froxes pretty efficiently. It works for me. I have the like badge that tells me that I am the Frox killer, so yeah, I've killed every Frox in the game. I should know how to take them down pretty easily. So yeah, hope this works for you. I do definitely recommend like barbarian armor or attack up food and like a hammer weapon. That's pretty much required to do the 1 cycle strategy. And a hammer is pretty much required to beat this boss in general. The same with like the Telesis, unless you want to like waste a whole lot of weapons, of course. But yeah, definitely use like hammer like weapons on the frogs. So that's gonna be it. Good luck getting the medal or just beating a lot of frogs for materials if you need some materials for armor upgrades. And that's gonna be it. I'll see you in another video. All right, later.